Hi everyone, how are you doing today? So this is just a quick video about, yeah, lose weight like it's your job. So first of all, an update. I've lost now 136 pounds. Sometimes the weight comes off when when you do something a little bit different. Sometimes those gym days don't result in huge weight loss and with all the muscle and everything, I'm trying to preserve and all of that, maybe build a little bit. And sometimes my body just isn't ready, and sometimes it is. This week has been a pretty good week. Last week was definitely I just stayed the same. I think I was actually up just slightly from the Sunday before, as I usually do it by the Sunday, what my weekly low is. Anyway, so, you know, um, sometimes I just have to be patient and have a sense of humor. So, yeah, point one, losing weight like it's your job. So, if you have a job and you're supposed to be there by a certain time, and you're supposed to be there by 8, and you get there at 8:15, do you just decide, well, I blew it, I was late by 15 minutes, or even half an hour? So do you just miss the next 3 days and say, well, I blew it, I might as well just skip 3 days of going to work? No, of course not. You'll get fired probably. um, and so why, if you have, if you eat something that's off plan, or whatever, eat too much of something for dinner or breakfast or lunch, or you had a brownie was off plan, or whatever it is that was off your plan, why not just keep going on? And maybe you won't lose weight that day, but you keep going, you'll lose weight. If you keep, if you're going with what you're supposed to be having on plan, what works for you, you'll be fine. Taking the whole weekend, and that's just going to make things worse. And so, it's getting back up on the horse, and it's not just like, well, I blew it, so I might as well just completely blow it, and then, yeah, you're in a worse place, rather than, okay, it's a little blip, let's keep going. And sometimes if it's a small enough little cheat thing, you might still lose weight anyway, or might not even gain any. So making it into something way worse than it really is can cause a lot of problems. Second point is, when you have a job, unless you're the CEO or something, and even then you want to do your best because you want to make the company successful and everything, it's one of those things where you need to take pride in what you do, so take pride in your weight loss. And it's not all about being the most extreme person, because sometimes that can be a very entertaining person to be around, to be too extreme. I mean, some people are just that way, but try to have some moderation, and to be effective enough, and take pride in it, but learn, hone your skills of weight loss, and learn what, this works well. It's best if I don't do the same thing every single day, if I kind of have a little variance. It's best if I don't way overdo things or way underdo things, and find out which foods work best, and whether you do better with a little higher carbohydrates, or whether you got to keep your fats a little lower, or whether you're having a little more fat some days is good, or a little more protein, a little less protein, whatever it is. Just kind of hone your skills to get better and better at your job, get better and better at losing weight, figure out whether it works. So take some pride in it, and take it seriously. Third point that I have for you is, when you have a job, now, it depends on your kind of job, but a lot of jobs, they're projects, right? And you got to have, holidays where, you're not going to progress in the project. You're going to have vacation days, you're going to have sick days, and you're going to have setbacks in projects. Sometimes it's like, oh, that's not working so well, or we have this supply problem, or we have this snafu in what's going on, and it has to be rethought a bit. And so, just like that with the diet, you're going to have some times when you're going to have to rethink it, and times when it's not going to be the best, and you're going to just do the best you can and not have too many setbacks here. But everything's not always going to go completely as planned. Things do have to be tweaked from time to time. And it's just, the way it is. But the whole thing is, take it seriously. And, take it in stride. Analyze things. Do your very, very best. And it can succeed. Also, obviously, it's good to get some exercise. It's good for your body, get sunshine, and it helps your body composition. If you can get in the gym, that can help your body composition as well. You can burn a little calories, but it's not like your body doesn't adapt to some degree, but within a certain degree, you can burn calories. There comes a point where you can't burn off all your, all the excess calories you had for the day if you had too many. But you can definitely make some strides with that. But anyway, that's all I have to say is, take it seriously, but don't make it miserable. Make it a job, a diet that you enjoy. Take pride in it. You all have a good day. Bye-bye.